The UK dirty money scandal. Full case breakdown. This isn't one single crime case, it's a massive, ongoing financial scandal, exposing how the UK became a global hub for laundering illicit cash through property, shell companies, fake businesses, and offshore accounts. Recent reports estimate at least £325 billion in illicit money moves through the UK every year. That rises to almost £788 billion when UK-linked offshore territories are included. For years, dirty money from corruption, drug trafficking, tax evasion, and fraud was being cleaned. Even sanctioned oligarch wealth and organized crime funds were allegedly being cleaned through Britain's financial system. And according to investigators, much of it was hidden in plain sight in luxury property and shell companies. It moved through high street cash businesses, offshore trusts, and even crypto transactions. The scandal stretches back decades, rooted in the UK's company registration system. The system allowed businesses to be created with minimal verification, making Britain attractive to money launderers. Investigations exposed empty companies owning multi-million-pound homes across the capital. Wealth linked to foreign corruption was parked in London through complex offshore structures hiding real owners. This led to the infamous nickname Londongrad, a reference to allegations that foreign oligarch wealth flooded into London's property and finance sectors. In 2026, UK authorities launched a major crackdown on hundreds of apparently ordinary businesses. Targets included vape shops, American candy stores, barbers, and mini-marts. Investigators believe around £1 billion a year may be washed through these discount retailers alone. The National Crime Agency even created a dedicated specialist unit to raid these suspected fronts. The scandal exploded politically, with anti-corruption groups accusing governments of weak enforcement. Major criticisms included weak companies' house checks where shell firms were created with little scrutiny. Slow investigations meant complex money laundering cases often dragged on for years. UK-linked territories were repeatedly criticized for ownership opacity and offshore secrecy. Luxury real estate became a major alleged laundering route due to persistent property loopholes. One of the biggest recent shocks involved former SNP chief executive Peter Murrell in the Operation Branchform case. Murrell pleaded guilty to embezzling party funds, allegedly diverting donor money for personal luxury spending. That case intensified public scrutiny of political financial oversight across the entire UK. The UK has responded with new anti-money laundering legislation and corporate transparency reforms. The National Crime Agency is expanding enforcement units and hosting international illicit finance summits. But critics argue enforcement still lags far behind the massive scale of the problem. This matters because dirty money fuels drug trafficking, human trafficking, and organized violence. It causes property inflation, massive tax losses, and poses severe political corruption risks. The UK says it's finally cracking down, but with hundreds of billions still flowing, how much is still hidden in plain sight?